Hello everyone, my name is Patrick Aina and today I will be presenting a very interesting social innovation developed by Caterpillar Inc., a global company widely known for its industrial machinery. This presentation falls under the category of corporate social responsibility, also known as CSR, and focuses on a topic I'm personally passionate about: environmental sustainability. Overview: Caterpillar Inc. is a publicly traded for profit company recognized worldwide for manufacturing machinery for construction, mining, and other industrial sectors. However, today we won't focus on their commercial success, but rather on one of their most significant contributions to the common good: their commitment to environmental sustainability and the reduction of pollutant emissions, a key social innovation that seeks to balance economic development with ecological responsibility. Social problem address. As we know, industrial activities have an enormous impact on the environment. In particular, the use of heavy machine contributes significantly to carbon dioxide emissions. The consumption of fossil fuel and pollution in general. Caterpillar, as one of the leading companies in the sector, recognizes it has a responsibility and has begun to act accordingly. This is the starting point for the social innovation we will analyze today. The social innovation, Caterpillar social innovation is expressed through various programs and strategies. First, they develop more energy efficient machinery, which consumes less fuel and emits fewer pollutants. Second, they have a circular economy program through the remanufacturing or reman of used components, which are then reintegrated into the market as new. Additionally, Caterpillar actively invests in clean technologies such as electrification of certain equipments. And finally, their sustainability reports follows recognized international standards like GRI and SASB, which ensures transparency and monitoring. Impact of the innovation. So far, the results have been remarkable. Since 1973, over 160 million components have been remanufactured, preventing millions of tons of waste. New product lines have reduced particulate matter emissions by 93%. Some new models consume up to 25% less fuel than their previous versions. And furthermore, many of their plants have obtained the ISO 14001 certifications, with recognized their environmental commitment. This demonstrates that change is possible even in traditionally polluting industries. Challenges and lessons learned. Like any innovation, this process has had its ups and downs. Among the achievements, international recognition is sustainability rankings stands out, as do collaborations with NGOs and governments. However, the challenges are also evident. The transition to a 100% renewable energy is still slow. Research and development costs are high, and customers are increasingly demanding environmental responsibility. But instead of slowing down change, these challenges actually drive it forward, as we will see in the recommendations. Recommendations for improvement. From my analysis, I believe Caterpillar can enhance its social innovation with the following actions. First, accelerate the fuel electrification of its heavy machinery fleet. Second, strengthen environmental education programs for both employees and customers. Additionally, integrate more renewable energies into its global operations, such as solar or wind. And finally, further improve transparency in its environmental reports, including direct impact metrics for each product line. Scaling strategies. While Caterpillar efforts are valuable, scaling this innovation is also key. How? For example, they could license their clean technologies to other companies in the sector, expand their remanufacturing program to more countries, create strategic alliances with clean energy startups, and design modular machinery from the outset, conceived to have the lowest possible environmental impact throughout its entire life cycle. In this way, Caterpillar will not only improve its own model, but also lead the change across the entire industry. Connections to the course. This case directly connects with the principles we covered in this course. For example, in terms of this week of business models, Caterpillar demonstrates that sustainability can be integrated into the economy model. From a learning startup perspective, they test new technologies in the market before scaling massively. They use what Eric Rice calls innovation accounting, measuring progress with concrete indicators, and they apply the principle of validate learning, adjusting the product based on real results. In other words, it's not just theory, it's concrete and measurable action. And conclusions in summary, Caterpillar social innovation is environmental sustainability demonstrates that even the most traditional industries can transform. Change isn't easy, but it is possible. And companies like this have the power and the responsibility to lead that change. Thank you for your attention, and I invite you to explore more about this topic in the reports and resources site in this page of reference.